Okay, yeah, this is the third time that I am recording this video. So listen, we are going to pick right back up where we started from. This is Taria, the life artist, your beauty specialist. And y'all, listen, this video is well worth recording as many times as I need to because it is my very first collaboration and I'm doing it with none other than Chanel Eclectic. So listen, if you don't know who she is, you definitely want to know her. And I need you to go over to her channel, like, and subscribe. All right? So what we're doing, guys, is a Valentine's Day look. And listen, neither one of us are traditional girls in the sense, okay? We have a swag and a style that's all our own. So right now, guys, I've already primed, well, not primed, but I've already moisturized and cleansed my face. And I started doing my brows. I told y'all this is my third attempt at recording this video, so we're gonna get straight into it. Now, I am a girl, like I said, y'all, that likes to have a very defined and sculpted brow. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sculpt my brow really well, really well. Now, in times past, y'all, I will say that I have been a girl who has liked a very, as my sister says, like, oh, sharp winged brow. But I've been kind of playing around with the shape of my brow lately. And so I've been trying to really work on some different styles, guys. You know, your brows, they help to form, you know, to help shape the face. You know what I'm saying? And so they create a look, an overall look, and so you really want to learn what works best for you, right? And so I'm going back in, guys. This is the pencil that I used was a elf. I'm sorry, not an elf. It was a Avon. Always on Point is the name in the color brown. And then I'm taking my elf flat synthetic brush to clean up, and I'm using the Color Fun in LA Girl to help to sculpt it out. So really simple, guys. The focus today is definitely going to be on the eyes. So we're going to take the rest of this concealer and gently glide up to smooth it out. You guys see that? To smooth it out, okay? And so I would love to know what looks you guys are going to do. What are you all thinking about doing for Valentine's Day? Don't get me wrong. I am definitely a traditional girl in the sense of I love going out for Valentine's Day. I love the whole getting dressed up, getting something for you and your spouse. You know, you and your significant other doing something. So guys, now I'm going to take my Black Radiance Clear Mascara, and I'm going to put that on to lay down these brows. So I always like to start at the edge of my brow because normally when you take it out the tube, you still have a very good amount of product on there. And for me, I find that sometimes my tail is the first thing to go. So in order to prevent that, I like to put a generous amount of product on that tail end and then smooth out the rest. And smooth out the rest. So doing that, guys, I have taken my concealer that I used to sculpt the bottom of my brow, and now I'm just gently gliding the rest of that down, and I'm going to cover this entire lid. Now this is going to act as a base for us while we apply our color, and I am using the Color Fun. I like the LA Girl Pro. I've been trying out a couple of other concealers because I don't want to get complacent and just totally rely on that. I have tried the Ruby Kisses concealer. I like it. It's a little bit thinner of consistency, and I have really grown to like the thicker consistency that LA Girl provides. Now, I will say that I do like the coverage that it gives, and so it's definitely a product that I use. Now, my fingers are warm, and so I'm going to go ahead and take that and smooth it over the rest of this, the rest of the product over the eye. And then, guys, I'm going to take some of my Sasha Buttercup powder, and I'm just going to use a little bit of this to set the eye. So not a whole lot, y'all, just enough to get on that eye and set it. One thing that I've noticed, guys, and I will say, is that before you lay down this powder, make sure that there are no creases, that your whatever your eye product is that you have laid down has not started to crease. And if it has, because your fingers are warm and some of your best tools, go ahead and smooth it out before you apply your powder. Y'all, if y'all can see my station, let me tell you, I have learned to try and be as neat as a beauty girl as I could be, y'all. I tell you, sometimes though. So listen, I'm gonna go on in, and I'm gonna be coming from this palette a little bit more than normal, and I'm gonna go in with this color right here. And I want to say, y'all, I really think that color is called Pumpkin. This, like I told y'all, this whole palette, except for one color, comes from Coastal Scents. So I really think that's that's Pumpkin Pie. Pumpkin Pie is a really good highlight color for me. I like it because it gives you just a good subtle highlight. If you want something that's a little bit more than subtle, if you want something that's just like bam, what I do sometimes is go back over that with my highlighter, my actual highlighter, to give it that extra okay. So after I've done that, I'm going to take a rounded blending brush, and I'm going to go in with this red color here. Now this color, baby, I have definitely hit pan on. As y'all can see, I have hit all kind of pan, boo. I am scraping the side. But that beautiful color there is called Oktoberfest, and I absolutely love it. It is just such a beautiful color for brown skin tones, for ladies of color. It's so beautiful. For anybody that is of a lighter complexion, this would be something of a like a good overall lid color or a good outer V color, but very beautiful transition color. Now I'm just taking that in and working it in, y'all, in circular motions, going inside. Now, you hear people say a lot of times, oh my gosh, your bling game needs to be strong. That's because sometimes you can feel like, I'm just, sitting here, just taking the color in, going back and forth. It's really not doing anything, but yes, it is. You're causing that color to be evenly distributed over the eyelid, okay? And so you don't want a heavy concentration, because what we're doing now is building the eye. We're building the eye, building the look, right? And so we want to lay this foundation in such a way that the overall finished product, it comes together masterfully, right? All right, so again, if you guys can see, now depending on what you're going for, guys, it's going to depend on how deep you want this color to be. So I don't want just a wash of this color. I want this color to come through. So what I'm going to do is, along with this, I'm going to go in with my Morphe palette. My Morphe 35M. Morphe 35M. And y'all, let me tell you, if you don't, the only way that you can tell these palettes is there is no name that's stamped on here anywhere. The only thing you have with these palettes, with this series that I got, y'all, is this little sticker in the back. So if that little sticker comes off, then you're gonna have to open up that palette each and every time. But this palette is beautiful. Beautiful. And in the camera, these are truly coming in true to color. True to color, y'all. That's true to color. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that color right there. And we're going to go in. Because we really want this eye to be deepened. Now, keep in mind this, guys. Wherever you lay your brush at is where the most product is going to be distributed first. So you really, really, really want to go in with a light hand and build. Light hand and build. That's what we want to go in with. Light hand and build the look. Okay? So, again, I'm taking this brush and I'm just simply going into this crease and building this transition. Building the transition, y'all. All right, so I would love to know what palettes you guys are using. What palettes are you guys loving to use for your looks? Make sure that you comment below so that we can have some good dialogue, guys. I'm going to tell you, you guys are going to find out that I am a girl that likes to interact. I like when we can interact with each other. And we can have some good conversation. So, y'all, this is the AOA from the Shop Miss A collection. The E112 brush. And what I tried to do, y'all see that? The E112, the AOA off the Shop Miss A site. Y'all, what I tried to do was, hold on, let me show y'all that color that I'm going. Another color that I hit paying on because it's such a beautiful, rich chocolate color. And it just has just the amount of red in it. But it's that color down there. And I'm going to go right below that brown, that reddish color, y'all. And with those same motions, which is like we're not just using windshield wiper motions, which are just going back and forth. We are actually turning our brush. We're actually using circular motions as we go back and forth, okay? Big difference, guys, and can make a major difference in your look. So I'm taking it a little bit further down on the lid and right just above that reddish brown color because I still want that to stay there. I need that color to stay there for the look. So, y'all, let me tell you, the Morphe palettes I have really grown to love. When I first started out in makeup, I started with the, I think it was the Coastal Scents and BH Cosmetics, like the 88 palette, the 100, was it the 100 palette? But that 88 palette, that's what I started off with, y'all. Started off with that palette, absolutely loved it. And, you know, just grew. So I'm going back in, y'all, with the brush that I used that red on and going right up on top of that. So not really going too far down into the crease with this, but I'm really just using that color to just smooth out where the red and the brown meet. Smoothing that out. All right, and so your blend game here, guys, you want to get that blend game going. Come a little bit closer here. Yeah, because I feel like you guys can't see me. Oh, no. Yeah. I'm going to adjust this just a little bit, y'all. And I have not put really any more product on this brush, y'all. I'm just blending those two colors. Not taking it down too far into the brown, y'all, because I don't want I still want some of this red to show, but I want where the brown and the red meet. I want that to be blended so that it meshes together, okay? All right, so what I'm going to do was that brush that I used as my concealer with my concealer when I was, the brush that I used when I was sculpting my brow, I'm going to use that to carve out my cut crease. So starting in the inner portion of the eye. And y'all, I have slightly hooded lids, which means I have a crease and you can see it, but that hood, it does cover my look. So I have to go above just slightly. Okay. And so we're just creating this look, y'all. And I'm loving it so far. Kind of faded that out like a wing almost. I'm gonna go right on over there to the other side. And we're doing the same thing, y'all. Doing the same thing. So every now and then I have to take a look back, step back, and make sure that they're sisters with the same daddy and the same mama. Okay. This one looks slightly raised, just a little bit more. So we want to that line to be as sharp as possible, y'all. Look at that, I'm gonna take this up just a little bit more and extend it out because I want it to match as much as possible that other eye. And if y'all see me raising my eye, tilting back, my head back just a little bit while I'm putting on my shadow so that I can get in every crevice and part of that eye so that there's no space that isn't filled. So if you have to tilt your head back, even when you're working on clients, if you have to tilt them back just a little bit or raise the brow or raise the lid, do that. All right, so y'all, I'm going to go in now. Y'all listen. This Take Me to Brazil palette. Me and this palette, I used it one time and I was not happy. I didn't like it. I did not like it, y'all. I didn't care for it. It disappointed me. I was like, oh my God, why is it so much fallout in this dang on palette? Like, is it a soft press? You know, I was kind of thinking along the line that it may have been like it may have been like the Anastasia palette. Was it like the Renaissance palette? How they were saying that formula was like a soft press formula. But baby, looking at these colors, they are fantabulous now. Don't get me wrong. They are fantabulous. Alright, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a soft color first. So I'm going to go in with this color right here, followed by that color, and then this color down here. But baby, we're going to work this palette today, okay? We are going to work this palette today. See, look at that. Like, what's going on? What? Yeah, we gonna try, okay? We gonna try. We not gonna let this palette work us, but we gonna work this palette. We are going to work this palette. Okay. I'm gonna work this palette. So yeah, I went in with my brush a little wet, and I went in with this color right here. And I will say that wet seems like it's not. I don't know. When I use some of my other shadows wet, I don't know if it's just pressing the color in. You know how like you get a eyeshadow and it's like maybe a little cheaper, and so it have like that film on top of it at first, so you kind of have to scrape it a little bit. That's almost how I feel like this might be doing wet. So y'all comment down below and let me know if I'm supposed to use this shadow wet. Cause baby, I will say I'm having a slightly better experience than the first time. Y'all go check out that video I did the very first time I used this palette. Tess, I was so disappointed. I was like, oh my God, is it supposed to be falling out like this? Yeah, YouTube, y'all do the most, because y'all had me thinking this palette was everything when I feel like I'm being gypped right now. So we're gonna go in, y'all, with this color right here. That color right there. Yes, I did, and I felt like I was being gypped. Like, what? Okay, y'all, this is kind of looking kind of like the color I just put on. It's not really, it's not really giving me what I thought it was gonna do. Okay, so let's switch the game up and go in with this purple, because I'm feeling some type of way. You know, I really wanted to give this palette a fair chance. I wanted to give this palette a fair shot. So y'all, I'm going in with this color right here. And I'm packing that out of it, y'all. Packing this out of V. So I'm thinking that maybe using this wet was not a bad idea, but I don't know, y'all, how I feel about this. I'm still on the fence. I'm not. I don't think that these colors are bad. I don't think that they're bad. I don't think that they're bad. I mean, because I'm actually getting some good payoff here. So I don't think it's bad. Yeah. Excuse me, I'm actually bringing this color in. I'm kind of liking how it's working. Now, I'm going to say this. I feel as if I would have done like a, let me try some. Yeah, I'm going to go in with my moisturizer. Hold on. Let's try this. My the Saharian Blush Palette Volume 1. Alright, y'all. Y'all see this color right here? I'm going to go in my crease with that color. And I'm going to use that same brush that I use in my crease with this color. Let's see how that works out. Why do I feel like it's not going in the brown? I feel like it's so neat. I don't want it to be neat. Does that make sense? I feel like it's neat, and I don't want it to be neat. Okay, so it's kind of looking like. Yeah. Go back in with this color again. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all. I keep saying y'all, because I don't know. Y'all, what I'm doing now is taking that concealer and going in the crease and outlining it. And I'm actually gonna make 2 lines, y'all. So that first one is just like slightly above the crease. A little thicker. Okay, and then the second one is a little thinner right below it. Okay. And what we're gonna do, y'all, take our liner. Yeah, I'm going in with, I have really been loving the Wet n Wild pencils, y'all. I'm gonna take, this liner that I'm using is, oh, it's a gel. It's a gel. And it's e.l.f. Now, I know a lot of girls are really loving that ink blot gel. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that if you guys use it. So I'm going to do a wing liner. And y'all remember I told y'all if you just kind of lean back a little bit, you can get like the very base of your outline. So you don't have any space. Like literally your liner is hitting the base of your eyelash. Now see that? Okay. Yeah, I be getting quiet, y'all, when it comes to these wing liners, honey. Cause you, honey, the challenge be you get the one right, and then you gotta go to the other side and recreate that sucker. And so I think I'm going to order that liner because I really want to try it. Now I watch Beat Face Honey, and I think that she said like one of her favorite eyeliners is I think she said NYC. It is NYC or Wet n Wild. Okay. So I'm gonna go in with my Tarte mascara. Now today, y'all, oh, I know y'all are gonna be so shocked at what I'm about to say, but I am not using any lashes today. No, I'm not using any lashes. I really just kind of want to wear my own. And I am using my Tarte mascara. And this mascara, it's you know what? It may have a name to it, y'all. I don't know. I've had it for a while now, and it came with a palette that I got from Macy's. So it was a set that Macy's was doing. And let me give you guys a tip when you are applying mascara. The thing about applying mascara is that a lot of times we will go in and just start brushing our lashes with it. But what you want to do really to get the full effect and to really coat your lashes is to start at the base of the lash. So you put that brush at the base of the lash and then wiggle that brush up while twisting. you're gonna get the product off, because you want the product that's on the wand to get on your lash. And so you want that evenly distributed. And so that's why, depending on the kind of mascara you have and what the effects is claiming, that brush is key. Okay? And so you guys, I've already applied my Rimmel Stay Matte, Rimmel Stay Matte. I'm gonna go in today with my Today we're going to use my Suede Mocha. We're gonna use Suede Mocha. We going out. We want a full coverage. We're gonna be Suede Mocha-ing it down. Now I will say this: Suede Mocha is a little red. Yeah, see, coming on camera, this is like oompa loompa loopa dee doo, but it actually, when after I get through blending the product out and really working it in, y'all, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. All right. Getting my spray. Y'all, my babies was playing in my makeup and making, experimenting, making stuff with them. So I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna buff this into the skin. Oh yeah, that's coming in real red on the camera. And I'm gonna buff this in, y'all. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with this. Oh yeah, that's coming in real red on the camera. Don't forget that neck, y'all. And I even like to go over my lips, because it gives you even base to work with, even on your lips. Don't forget that jawline, the ear, even the ear if you have to. And I'm just working that product in. I'm gonna spray my brush again. Yeah, there we go. To help maneuver that product around. If you guys have never tried Black Opal, it's a cream. It's a beautiful brand. I will say that it is the coverage in the sticks, of course, in any stick foundation is gonna be full coverage, but it's really a beautiful brand. I mean, I really do like it. I have the products in my kit. So I definitely use the products. Yeah, isn't me? Am I the only person that do this? But you have like a favorite side, and it seems like you spend more time on blending than not. I feel like I spent a whole lot of time blending on this side. I feel like I just be blending my life away on this side. I feel like this side get a lot of my attention. It gets a lot of my attention. So y'all, I'm taking my hand and pinching the brush so I can go around the eyebrow and down the nose. Don't be afraid to manipulate your brushes. Okay. Now I'm going to go in. I told y'all I really been loving my Wet n Wild brushes. So I'm gonna go in with this brush right here. Right here. And it's still a synthetic brush, and I'm just gonna take that a little bit and just go along the top of my brow to kind of really blend it out. Now, again, putting that on and then gently gliding that color up to blend out. Even coming down. Okay. One more. Ooh, y'all, that looks really, really red in the camera. But blending that out. Okay, so I told y'all that I was using, you know, I was trying to switch up my game. So this is the Maybelline concealer in 30 Cafe. Y'all, when I put on my concealer on my on mine, I do not take it out. You see how I got that space down there? I don't like to take mine. Okay, so I am, yeah, confused slightly. It's recording. All right, so I'm gonna take it, y'all. And I kind of don't know what side to use. It's so many grooves. I'm using this side. The flat side. I was a little confused though, cause I was like, oh, what should I supposed to use? Okay, this is my first impression of this brush. I mean, not brush, sponge. My first impression of this sponge is it's got a lot of grooves and and it's when I first started using it, I was using this flat part, right? This flat part down here. And I think that that's okay. Then I switched and started using this side, which was smaller. Now this side, I think up in my eye area, because I needed to be more detailed, was okay. And I'm coming down my nose, so I needed to be more detailed. So I think it's okay. But it started rubbing. So I pinched this part down here to prevent it from rubbing. And so that I will only be using the I'm not gonna discount this sponge just yet, because I feel like I don't. This is my first time using it, so I'm really not sure on this sponge on the best way to use it. Yeah. Yeah, that makes me go like, no, by now. Let me get out my old trusty stipple brush, baby, because, no. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to use that one. Yeah. We got, it's okay though. It's okay. It's okay. We good. We good. We good. So I'm gonna go back in with my Sasha, cause we like Sasha. Y'all see Sasha flying? We like Sasha. And it says you can use this wet or damp. Girl. Now, why did you decide to try out something new with y'all on this video? Cause y'all deserve to see, that's why. Okay, around the eye, this little part is good. Okay? Around the eye, little part good. Down the nose, little part good. As long as you pinch this sucker on the forehead, little part good. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna cover this. We gonna, oh, look at that. Sasha. All right, y'all. So I'm going to, while that is doing what it does, and I'm not the biggest baker. You know, a lot of girls like to bake. I'm not gonna say I'm the biggest baker. Like, I just bake. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Morphe. No, I'm not my Morphe. I want to take my Ruby Kisses. This is the Ruby Kisses, and this is in the color Ebony. And we are going to contour with this. So I'm going to use my brush. My fan brush. Yep, guys. You can use a fan brush to contour. See? Alright guys, so I'm using my Ruby Kisses powder for contour and Ebony, and I'm actually going to use my fan brush in order to do that. So normally I would take my I would take my y'all just stopped me a sentence and then keep going. I would take my I don't even know what the name of that brush is, y'all, but I just love to use it for when I'm contouring. And why I don't see that brush? I don't see it, y'all. But we're gonna lay that contour right there on the in the temples, across the forehead, on the sides of the nose. And your girl has been baking for long enough. Gonna take my brush and wipe away that powder. Now this is the same brush that I did my foundation with. And I often like to do that because to me, y'all, this is to me, I feel like it helps the powder to just kind of blend out. All right. So while we've done that, we've blended that out, we've contoured, we are going to go back into our Saharian palette. Y'all didn't hear that. Our Saharian palette. If I can find it, y'all heard this will feel like that. Okay, no problem. We don't have to go in with the Saharian palette. We can use this black radiant blush. I don't know what the name of this blush is, y'all. The back is like, oh, you can tell I love this color. I didn't hit pan on it. One of my favorite blush brushes. It came from eBay, so I'm really not quite sure of the company or the name. But this brush is so dense and so fluffy. I just absolutely love it. This black radiant blush is so pigmented, y'all. Like, you really do not need a lot of it. I'm going in with my Wild and Radiant palette to do some highlighting. I am going to take my Wild and Radiant palette from BH Cosmetics. Very beautiful colors. And I'm going to go in with this top color right here. And just put that on. So y'all, it's Valentine's Day, so you really want to let the kids see. Down the nose. Down the forehead, y'all. Rid of the nose. Go back in with my brush and just kind of blend it out. And it's not a blend out, y'all. I'm just kind of tapping it. This is just something that I like to do. I'm going to take my MAC Skin Finish, y'all. I'm going to take my MAC Skin Finish, y'all. And I think this is in the color Deep. Oh, no, Dark. So I'm going to take that. And I'm just going to put that powder all over my face. Okay. And y'all, we're gonna actually go in too with some more of this mascara and do our bottom lashes. Y'all, if any of you guys watch Time the Infamous, I saw her draw some bottom lashes on her eye. I think she said she went to get some done or something, and something happened. I think she said they burned them off or something. So I'm just taking the tip of the mascara and going in. I'm gonna take my setting spray, y'all, and I actually have been using the Ruby Kisses Never Touch Up spray. Right? And you know, y'all know the spray just helps you to bring a little life back to your face, get rid of that cakey look from all the powder. Y'all, I'm gonna line my lip with that same, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm actually gonna line my lip with leather. It's a color by ColourPop. Okay, y'all. Aligning this. Alright, and I'm not going to go all the way in. I'm going to take my Uptown lipstick. Uptown, go in that center. On the center of Uptown. And then I'm going to go in with my white lipstick. Y'all, if y'all have not been on the Wet n Wild site, they have a white lipstick. So you know how sometimes you to create your ombre, you may take your NYX jumbo pencil. Well, for their Halloween collection, they still have some of the white lipsticks left. And I think they're like 99 cents. So that may be a great alternative to using your mix up. At least that's what I'm doing. All right, guys. So listen, this is the finished look. This is my Valentine's Day look, y'all. Again, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. Don't forget, guys, if you have not checked out my girl, Chanel Eclectic, you want to go over to her channel. You want to check her out, guys. She's definitely a young lady who you do not want to miss. All right, guys, thank you so much and happy Valentine's Day.